Hello guys, welcome to the stream. क्या हाल चाल हैं सबके? What is up? ये इतनी गंदी वो क्यों आ रही है मेरी वीडियो गाइस? पता नहीं. आवाज़ तो सही आ रही है मेरी आज. फॉर अ चेंज पूछने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. बट वीडियो का क्या सीन है यार? नेवर माइंड. थोड़ा आज बेकार वीडियो के साथ काम चला लो. पता नहीं क्यों आज तो उल्टा मैंने 60 FPS पे अपनी वीडियो डाली थी और तुम लोगों को मतलब मैं देख रहा हूँ तुम्हें तो बेकार ही दिख रही है वीडियो क्वालिटी. अगर तुम लोग को सही दिख रही है तो बताओ. आई एम नॉट श्योर. हाय कृष्णा दिवांग हेलो. आज यार आज हम लोग करने वाले हैं. तो हमने कल की स्ट्रीम में जो पैटर्न्स के क्वेश्चन मिस किए थे वो पैटर्न्स के क्वेश्चंस हम लोग कंप्लीट करेंगे. और उसके बाद हम आगे चलेंगे. फंक्शंस सीखेंगे आज सी प्लस प्लस में. तो ये दो चीज़ें करने वाले हैं हम. This is what we are planning to do. तो जितने भी लोग देख रहे हैं हाय लिख दो चैट में. हेलो संदीप, आई एम गुड, हाउ आर यू? मार्क, नो यू आर नॉट लेट, आई जस्ट स्टार्टेड. ऑल गुड. यू वर नॉट देयर इन येस्टरडे स्ट्रीम मार्क. यार मेरे कैसे हो रखे हैं बाल, मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा. हाँ, यू वर नॉट देयर इन येस्टरडे स्ट्रीम. Yep, Krishna, we'll dive into it in exactly 2 minutes. We'll wait for everybody to join in, and that's when we'll dive into it. Tab tak let everybody join. Write hi in the chat. It is going to be very fun today. The agenda for today would be, where's my pen? The agenda for today would be pattern questions, a few patterns that we'll code, and then after that we'll jump onto functions. These are the two things we'll be covering today. I have a very few streams left on this channel. After that I will not be streaming, so it's only till next Wednesday that I'll be streaming. Next Wednesday के बाद से I won't be streaming on the channel. So yeah, every day 10 o'clock I will be seeing you guys. And oh okay, what country are you from, Mark? What country are you from? Like कर दो, like the stream, come on, hit a like. Killer, best way to practice coding is doing a lot of questions and doing more easy questions, and then a little lesser amount of medium and a little lesser amount of hard questions. Always code in a pyramid. Keep this as a tip. Always, whenever you're programming, code in a pyramid. This is the way you should do: easy, medium, hard. Taking an example, if you're doing 20 easy questions of a topic, do around 15 medium questions and 10 hard questions. This would get you to a very good place for sure. Oh, nice. Good. My current manager is a Filipino guy, Mark. Chalo, let's dive into the stream. Okay. So the first question that we'll be doing is a diamond pattern question. Okay. Let's see what we're going to be doing. It is something like this. If we have to draw something like this, what kind of code would we do? Anyone who can guess what should be the code if you're coding this um, pattern? What kind of logic are we going to use? For those who didn't attend my last two streams on patterns, I've told you one very simple thing, that we have to remember max to max two kind of patterns for such triangular pyramid kind of patterns, which is an increasing triangle and a decreasing triangle. What do you mean by an increasing triangle? That the number of elements in the triangle, they increase. In the decreasing one, the number of elements in the triangle, they decrease. Understood? Now the point is, when you try and draw something like this diamond, imagine it to be a combination of four different patterns. Python and C I would have, but Upadhyay, sadly, my streams end next Wednesday. I won't be streaming after that, so sorry. Abhi, I'm teaching C++. You can learn C++ from me, but that's the max I'm doing on the channel. Cool. So when we talk about this pattern, this is a combination of four different patterns. I'll tell you how. Okay. One, two, three, and four. And I'll explain how this works. See, if I print a decreasing star or a decreasing triangle pattern, if I code a decreasing triangle pattern which only prints spaces, okay, and then I print an increasing star pattern that prints stars, but it also prints a space with a star. How? Star, space, star, space, star, space. Do you see? So it's printing that pattern that we need, right? And then to carry on the diamond, we again print a increasing star pattern with spaces, and we print a decreasing star pattern with space. Might be very confusing for now, but you'll understand this when I code it. See, did you guys understand the agenda behind this? Did you guys understand what I'm trying to do here? Yes or no? Is this understandable kind of a logic? All you need to know is increasing star and decreasing star. That's it. And then you combine it in ways that you get your patterns. Yes or no? Did you understand till here? Tell me. Okay. So see, if I'm coming here and I'm writing something like this, Yeah, it's a combination. For, so I'm going to say int n is equal to 5, and for int I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to n I plus plus. Okay? Inside this for loop, I'm going to say for int j is equal to 1, j is less than equal to n minus I, j plus plus, and I'm going to see out space inside this loop. Cool? This is going to give me a decreasing space pattern. Okay? No problems. Again, I'm going to say for, okay, let's not close it. Let's just write for int k is equal to 1, k is less than equal to I, k plus plus, and this one is going to be used to print stars. Cool? Now this one, star space, I'm putting this line here, I won't put it in the code. Okay? And I'll close this for loop. Then I'm going to write another for loop for the lower part of the pattern. And I'm going to say for int I is equal to n minus 1, I is greater than equal to 1, I minus minus. Why? Because this time I need a decreasing pattern, a decreasing star pattern. I need an increasing space pattern for sure. I need an increasing space pattern, but I also need a decreasing star pattern. So I'm going to say inside this for loop, for int j is equal to 1, j is less than equal to n minus I, j plus plus, cout space. Cool? And then I'm also going to write for k is equal to 1, k is less than equal to I, k plus plus, cout star space. And then just outside the loops, cout endl, and we'll close the loop. Yeah, I did the big triangle in the last stream. Mark, yeah. Okay, understood? Yes or no? So what happens here is basically these three loops give you the first triangle for the diamond, and these three loops give you the bottom triangle, and it makes a diamond out here. Let's code this up and see how it looks, and then we'll know if we are right or wrong, right? So I'm just going to make a new pattern, call it pattern 18. Okay, let's say int n is equal to 5, for int I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to, what do we say here? Tell me. Anyone? If you guys are watching, tell me. I is less than equal to n, I plus plus. And then for int j is equal to 1, j is less than equal to n minus I, j plus plus. Right? If this loop takes place, we print spaces. We also use a for loop for int k is equal to 1, k is less than equal to I, k plus plus, and we're going to say cout star and a space. Correct? This is what we did. Now this one is for our upper diamond. Yes or no? Correct? Upper triangle, sorry. And the same thing we'll do again and say for int I is equal to 1, n minus 1, I is less than decreasing, right? I is greater than equal to 1, I minus minus. This time we are decreasing it. And then we'll have for int j is equal to 1, j is less than equal to n minus I, j plus plus, C out, space, and then for int k is equal to 1, k is less than equal to I, k plus plus. Print the stars here, star and a space. Cool. And then C out, enter. That's it. Correct? Understood? Separate task for each triangle to create diamond. Now we're talking, we got 6 loops lol. Yeah, correct. Why did we do I minus minus? Because we're decreasing. The first loop, see, I'll tell you. Check it out. In the first triangle, you're printing increasing stars. That's why you go I plus plus. In the second triangle, you're printing decreasing stars. That's why you go I minus minus. Understood? I've just coded it blindly, so let's hope it works. Because if it doesn't, then we'll have to troubleshoot what's going wrong. G++ pattern 18 dot cpp hyphen o pattern 18 dot exe. Perfect. Dot hyphen pattern 18.exe. There you go. That's what you wanted, right? This is the pattern that we wanted. Correct? That's it. Two different triangles, two different set of loops, 6 loops in total, and you get what you need. Understood? Yes or no? Perfect. Now the next question that we're about to do is going to be a hollow pyramid. What's a hollow pyramid? It's going to be something like this. Something like that. Correct? How are we going to do this? We are going to just print a pyramid and we'll use an if condition. That's it. So it's going to be something like that. Int, let me open the chat on my phone, sorry. N is equal to 5 for int I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to n, I plus plus. Inside the loop, we have for int j is equal to 1, j is less than equal to n minus I, sorry, j plus plus. This one is used to print spaces. So cout space, and then for int k is equal to 1, k is uh, k is equal to 1, k is less than 2 into I minus 1. Yeah, k is less than 2, less than equal to, my bad, less than equal to 2 into I minus 1, k plus plus. That's it. And then you'll have an if condition that's going to say if k is equal to 1 or k is equal to into I minus 1 or I is equal n, then I'm going to just print a star. Else it's going to be a space. And then finally endl. Understood? Yes or no? So it is just how you use the loops, just the way you use the loops to get your answer right. Understood? Let's code it up and see. Let me just save some time. Okay, let me remove all of this. I'm going to say for int I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to n, I plus plus, for int j is equal to 1, j is less than equal to n minus I, j plus plus, cout space for int k is equal to 1, k is less than equal to 2 into I minus 1, k plus plus, and say if k equal 1 or k equal 2 into I minus 1 or I equal n, cout a star, else cout a space. That's it. Understood? So that's what is happening. This part prints your spaces. This part prints your stars where you need them. Let's try it out. You got a hollow pyramid. Understood? Oh, my bad. I didn't remove the notes. That's how the code is. I wrote the same code which was there on the notes, and this is the output. A hollow pyramid. Understood? My bad, Mark. I didn't see the chat. I'm sorry, I was coding. No, all good, all good. Perfect. Let's go to the next one. Are we ready for the next question? So now this one is a little more interesting, and I want you guys to use your brains because it is a combination of two different questions that we've just done. So it's something like this. It's a diamond, but it's a hollow diamond. That's it. So it is a hollow diamond, means how many loops are we going to have? If it's a hollow diamond, how many loops are we going to have? Tell me. What do you think? Guesses? Any guesses? Six. Perfect. How many if statements are we going to have? Because it's a hollow diamond. How many if statements are we going to have? Yeah, with if else, but how many? Any guesses, Mark? Okay, two. Very good. Because again, the skill that I taught you, this time it's a hollow diamond, which means we have a hollow set of two hollow pyramids, right? One's increasing, one's decreasing. If the increasing hollow pyramid over here in the top took us three for loops and one if else, this one is going to take us six for loops and two if else. Correct? Let's directly code this up. Okay? Or you want me to do a pen paper thing first? Do you want me to write the code on the whiteboard first? Or do you want me to directly code it? Tell me. What should we do? Are we doing it on the whiteboard first or are we doing it? Okay. So let's do it on the code. How can I make my GitHub repo popular? I think if you post it on LinkedIn, put it on Twitter, market it a bit, that's something you could do. That is an easy way of getting your GitHub repo famous. Okay, we ready? Pattern 20. Is the text clear on the VS code? Cool. So this is what we're doing. Hashtag include iostream t main int n is equal to 5 again. Okay, and let's say for int I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to n, I plus plus. Correct? Why am I doing this? Tell me. By now, you should have this by heart that Every time you have an increasing triangle, you have I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to n, I plus plus. That's it. That is your starting point. If you have a decreasing star pattern, what do you always have? I is equal to n minus 1, I is greater than equal to 1, I minus minus. End of story. Let's do it. For int j is equal to 1, j is less than equal to n, j plus plus, and I'm going to use this to print my spaces. Then I'm going to have a k for int k is equal to 1, k is less than equal to 2 into I minus 1, k plus plus. Inside this, obviously, we'll have our if statement. If k equal 1 or k equal 2 into I minus 1 or I equal n. Exactly what we did last time. Then see out a star, or else see out a space. Understood? And outside the for loop, see out and L. Right? That's how it looks. Let me do one thing. Let me decrease the size to 20. I think now you can see it clearly, correct? Yeah. Let me also close this. So I think now it's more clear, correct? So this will print us the top hollow triangle or the top hollow pyramid, if you must say. But also we must not forget that we have a bottom triangle as well. Int I is equal to n minus 1, I is greater than equal to 1, I minus minus, for int j is equal to 1, j is less than equal to n minus I, j plus plus, see out a space. For int k is equal to 1, k is less than equal to 2 into I minus 1, k plus plus. We'll again have an if statement. If k equal 1, k or k equal 2 into I minus 1 or I equal. Okay, this time I forgot we can't write I equal n. The reason is when we did this part, we wrote I equal n because we wanted this. We wanted 5 stars right here. So I equal n means n is number of rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the moment I reaches 5, we wanted a star. This time we don't have a star in the middle row. So one place where we messed up was we need to remove I equal n from both the places. And now we say cout star else cout space outside the for loop cout and del. Understood? Is that clear? Yes or no? Is it clear? Come on, tell me. We've got a lot more questions, like 8 more questions. So show some enthusiasm because we are on question number 17 and we've got 25 questions somehow. Yeah. Perfect. Let's compile this. Oh, okay. So we've messed up somewhere. Let's see. Ta-dum, ta-dum. One, yeah, no, no, no. Okay, hold on. Let me just check the code. Int I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to ni plus plus, j is equal to 1. Okay, n minus I. This is where we messed up. Let's check the other code as well. Okay, is equal to 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, yeah. This should work. Yes, it does. So we missed an I minus 1 in our code. So it was j less than equal to I minus 1 and not j less than equal to n. And it worked. That's what our pattern is, right? This is what we wanted. A hollow diamond. Yeah. Cool. Perfect. Moving on. Let's get to the next question. So has anyone heard of Pascal's triangle? Anyone? Ever heard of Pascal's triangle? 1 1 1 1 2 1 1 3 3 1 1 4 6 4 1. Exactly. That's the right way of doing it. Cool. You've heard of Pascal's triangle, right? So the middle number is a sum of the other upper two. So like 1 and this 2 is a sum of these, this 3 is a sum of this 4 is a sum of 1 plus 3, and so on. Right? So how, okay, it's just a mathematical series basically. Pascal's triangle is what we call it. Okay. And the code goes something like this. So we say, give me a sec, let me just make some space on my desk. Yeah. And then we say int n equals phi for int I equals 0, I is less than n, I plus plus, and we say let's consider a value, say int val equals 1, and then we're going to be in no, it's going to be a for loop. For, let me write the code and then I'll explain you what it is. J is less than equals I, j plus plus. cout val and a space. And then we'll update value. Val is equal to val into I minus j by j plus 1. Yeah, that's what the formula is. That's it. Cout endl, and we're done. What actually happens is, we are again, if you remember, I equals 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Increasing triangle. That's it. So increasing triangle is what we need. But the only difference is the the element that we are printing is not star this time. We've just considered a new variable called val. We'll keep updating the value of val, the variable, and update and print it at our ease. The formula for um, the formula for Pascal's triangle would be val equals val into I minus j divided by j plus 1. That's the formula. So every time I want to just print this, for example, right now val is 1, okay? In the next time, say we are on I equals 0, j equals 0. So it's going to be val is equal to val into 0 minus 0 by 0 plus 1. And what's 0 by 1? What's 0 by 1? Tell me, what is 0 by 1? Quick. Right? Let's do one thing. Let me code it first. Cool? And then you'll be able to understand better. Let's code it. New file, pattern 21.cpp. Yeah. So we said int n is equals 5 as usual. Correct? That's what we did. Right? And then what did we say? For int I is equals 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. And inside the for loop we said int val is equals 1 for int j is equals 0, j is less than equals I, j plus plus, cout val and a space, and update val saying val is equals val into I minus j by j plus 1. Outside the for loop, cout endl. That's it. Let's say, let's compile 21 and let's run 21. That's what we wanted. I have a mechanical keyboard. It's got cherry MX red or cherry MX blue, I guess. Something like that. Cherry MX blue, brown, red, I don't know. I don't remember what switches I have. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, I've got the cherry MX red. Yeah. Because I use two different keyboards, one for my work and one for my stream in here. So I didn't remember which one I have. Home. But yeah. Cool. Let me just take a snip of this code and dry run it for you on the notes. Everyone up for a dry run? Yes or no? Quick. Everyone up for dry run of this code? Okay, perfect. See, Harshit's requested it. Cool. Now look at this very carefully. What we are doing here is n equals 5, I equals 1, I equals 0, j equals 0, val equals 1. Okay? I'm going to print the output here and I'm going to do the dry run here. Okay? Chalo. So what we say is I is equal 0, I is less than 5 because n is 5, I plus plus. 0 is less than 5. We get inside the loop. We say val is equal to 1. J equals 0. 0 is obviously less than equal to 0 because look at this. I, j. Keep looking at these values. 0, 0. So 0 is less than equal to 0. That is correct. I get inside the loop and I print val. Okay. So I print 1. Then I update the value of val. So now val becomes 1 into 0 minus 0 by 0 plus 1, which is 1 into 0 by 1. What would this be? Tell me. Tell me. 1 into 0 by 1. What would it be? Zero? Would it be 0? Yes or no? So now val becomes 0. Correct? So we update the value of val to 0. And then we go again. See out end L. Right? We come outside the loop. We come outside the loop and we go j plus plus. J becomes 1. Now 1 is not less than equal to 0. So we go outside the loop and we come to the next line. Okay. So we were in line number 1. We go to the next line. And this time we get I plus plus. I becomes 1. Now 1 is still less than 5. And obviously the value of val gets updated to 1 again. So 1 is less than 5. We get inside the loop. Val is equal to 1. Again, we go through the same thing. This time j is equal to 0. J is less than equal to I. Okay. J gets updated to 0. 0 is less than equal to 1. Very nice. We get inside the loop. Print val. Val is 1 again. We print val. Now we update val. Val becomes 1 into I minus j, 1 minus 0, upon j plus 1, 0 plus 1. So 1 into 1 by 1 becomes 1. Correct? So val stays 1 again. Val is 1. We come outside. J plus plus, j becomes 1. Okay? Now j becomes 1. 1 is less than equal to 1. Again true. I come inside and I print val again. So 1 and a space. I come out. Okay. Again, j value would be 1 again because it's the same thing, because it's going to be val equals 1 into 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus 1, which is 1 into 0 by 2, which again comes out to be 0. Okay. So val becomes 0, but doesn't matter because even if it is 0, I'm going to come outside the loop. J plus plus will become 2. Now 2 less than equal to 1, it is again false. So everything gets reset. Okay. So we come out again, C out end L becomes true. We go to the next line, I plus plus, I becomes 2. Okay. Now I becomes 2 and we go again. Val is equal to 1. Now 2 is less than 5. So obviously we get entry inside the loop. Okay. Now I is 2, j is 0, 0 is less than 2. We get entry inside the loop. We print val and a space. Val gets updated. This time value is equal to 1 into I minus j, 2 minus 0 upon j plus 1, 0 plus 1, which is 1 into 2 by 1, which is 2. So value gets updated to 2. Correct? Okay, not bad. We go outside the loop. J plus plus, j becomes 1. No doubt. This time, j becomes 1. 1 is less than equal to 2. Right? 1 is less than 2. We get inside the loop and we print val, which is 2 now. So we print 2 and a space. We update val. So val equals 2 into I minus j, 2 minus 1 upon j plus 1, 1 plus 1, which is 2 into 1 by 2, which is 1 again. So val becomes 1. Going out again, j plus plus, let's go, 2 less than equal to 2, 2 is equal to 2. We got the answer. We get inside the loop. We print val, which is 1. So 1 and a space. Val is updated. Doesn't matter. I won't waste time in updating it because I know when I come out, j will become 3 and 3 is not less than 2. So we'll obviously end up doing end L. So let's not waste time in updating val. End L. So again, val gets reset, j gets reset, and everything gets reset. The only thing which is not resetting is I. I becomes 3. 3 is less than 5 in this situation. We go again. Val, again 0 is less than 3. We print 1 because we print val and a space. Update val, which is value equals 1 into 3 minus 0 upon 0 plus 1, which is 3. So we update the value of val to 3. Okay, no doubt. Come out. J plus plus, j becomes 1. We print value again, 3 and a space. Update value. This time, let's update value again. So val equals 3 into I minus j, which is 3 minus 1 upon j plus 1, which is 1 plus 1. So it becomes 2 upon 2, which is 1 again. So 3 into 1 is 3. So the value remains 3. No issues. We go out. J plus plus. Okay. J becomes 2. 2 is less than 3. That is right. I get inside the loop. Print val, which is 3. So 3 space. Update value. Value is equal to 3 into I minus j. 3 minus 2 upon j plus 1, which is 2 plus 1, which becomes 3 into 1 by 3, which is 1. So we update the value of val to be 1. Okay, let's remove this so that we have less confusion. Come outside the loop, j plus plus, 3 less than equal to 3. 3 is equal to 3, correct. Okay, so we go again inside the loop, print value, value is 1, 1 space, and update value. I won't update value because I know it's going to be the end of the loop. So j becomes 4. 4 is not less than 3. Everything gets reset. Everything goes reset. J becomes 0. Value becomes 1. This all goes off. I plus plus. 4 is less than 5. So we'll go again. Value is 1. Go inside. 0 is less than 4. We get entry inside the loop. Next line. We print val. Val is 1. Okay. Let's go down a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Now let's do it again. Val is updated. So val becomes 1 into I minus j, which is 4 minus 0, and j plus 1. 1 plus 0 plus 1, which is 1 into 4. So val becomes 4. Okay. So we go again. J plus plus, j becomes 1. 1 is less than 4. We'll print val very quick. We'll print 4 and a space and update val. So val is equal to 4 into I minus j, which is 4 minus 1, upon j plus 1, which is 1 plus 1. So 4 into 3 by 2, which is 6. 2 into 3 is 6. Val becomes 6. We'll remove this. Come out. J plus plus. 2 is less than 4. We'll print 6 and a space and update val. Val is equal to 6 into I minus j, which is 4 minus 2, upon j plus 1, which is 2 plus 1, which becomes 6 into 2 by 3. 2 into 2, which is 4. So val gets updated to 4. Reset again. Come out. J plus plus, j becomes 3. 3 is less than 4. 3 is less than equal to 4 because I is 4, j is 3. We get entry inside the loop again. We print val, which is 4 and a space. Val updated again. Val is equal to 4 into I minus j, 4 minus 3, upon j plus 1, 3 plus 1, which is 4 into 1 by 4, which becomes 1. So val becomes 1. We go again. J plus plus. 4 is less than equal to 4. 4 is equal to 4. We get the entry again. Val is equal to 1. So I'll print 1 and a space. I won't update val because I know the loop is going to end. I come out. J plus plus. J is 5. 5 is not less than 4. Everything goes for a reset. This goes reset. This goes reset. This goes reset. And j is equal to 0. Value is equal to 1. I plus plus. And we are on the last line. Now 5 is not less than 5. Correct? Hence this becomes our output. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines of code. 5 lines of output. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Understood? So this was the dry run of Pascal's triangle, and that is how the code works. Is it clear to everyone? Yes or no? Come on. Yes or no? Tell me. Understood? Damn, that was a long dry run, man. That was a long dry run. How to build thinking power for pattern making. I solve approx 50 problems, but you have to keep solving 50. If you're not done in 50, go for 60. Go for 100 problems, but keep on going. The more patterns you solve, the better you're going to be. Understood? Let's go to the next question. Are you guys up for the next question, which is binary triangle? So what do you think? How can we solve the binary triangle? Very simple. Look. Okay. Just two simple loops for int I is equal to 1, I is less than equals n, I plus plus, for int j is equals 1, j is less than equals I, j plus plus, and inside the loop just write cout I plus j percentage 2. That's it. Done. Cout and del. I'll code this up and I'll dry run it for you. You'll understand how it works. Same pattern, but we changed the value and the formula. Yes, exactly. We changed the value and we changed the formula. And this time the formula directly comes in your cout. I plus j percentage 2 and a space. Understood? Let's do it. Pattern 22 it is. Right? 0 1 0 0 1 0 blah blah blah. Understood? Is that what we needed? Binary triangle? My solution in my head is just to okay. Hi, you can start it with 1, you can start it with 0. That's your call. You want to dry run this? Dry run kare isko? If what will you do if you want to start it with 1? Let's try. Let's try it. Um, Brainstorm this. What would you do if you want to start it with 1? Good question. Yeah, it should start with 0. Because you're starting binary, it should be 0 1 0 1. Let's dry run this. Anybody up for a dry run? Yes or no? Quick. Who's up for a dry run? Who wants to understand how it works? Tell me. Anyone up for a dry run? Okay, let's do it. Look. So this is how the program works. You have n equals 5. Okay. So you say, let's write 5 here. 1 is less than 5, you get entry in the loop. Let's say I equals 1, j equals 1. Okay. 1 is less than 5, you get entry in the loop. J is less than equal to I. 1 is less than equal to I, you get entry in the loop. See out I plus j percentage 2. 2 percentage 2 is 0 because you don't get a remainder if you divide 2 and 2. Hence, in the output, you print 0. You come out j plus plus 2 is not less than 1. Hence, you go to the next line, j gets reset, and we start over again. I plus plus 2 is less than equal to 5. You get entry in the loop. 1, j is equal to 1. 1 should be less than 2, which is true. You get entry in the loop. And this time you print 2 plus 1 percentage 2, which is 1. Right? 3 by 2 will give you the remainder as 1. So 3 percentage 2 would be 1. Hence you print 1. You come out of the loop. J plus plus 2 is equal to 2. You get entry in the loop again. 2 plus 2 percentage 2, which is 4 by 2, will leave you 0 as a remainder. So you print 0. Come outside the loop. J plus plus 3 is not less than 2. Hence you go for a reset. You come outside this, end L gets printed, I plus plus, j goes back to 1. 3 is less than 5, hence we get in the loop again for the third time. 1 is less than 3, so we go for a print, which is 1 plus 3 percentage 2. 4 percentage 2 will give you 0. Hence, you will go for a j plus plus. 2 is less than 3, so you get inside the loop again. 2 plus 3 percentage 2 will give you a remainder as 1 because 5 by 2 would be 1. 5 by 2 will give you a remainder 1. Coming out of the loop again, j plus plus 3 is equal to 3. You get in the loop again. 3 plus 3 by 2, which is 6 by 2, will give you a remainder as 0 again. Coming outside the loop, j plus plus 4 is not less than 3. Hence, we'll go for an end L and an I plus plus. I becomes 4. We go for a hard reset. All of this goes off. And we go again. 4 is less than 5. We get inside the loop. 1, which is j, should be less than equal to 4. So 1 is less than equal to 4. We go for a C out, which is 1 plus 4 percentage 2. 5 percentage 2 would be 1. We go for a j plus plus. 2 plus 4. 2 is less than 4. So we get inside the loop. 2 plus 4 percentage 2, which is 6 percentage 2, will give you 0 because 6 by 2 is 3 and it will give you 0 as a remainder. Again, j plus plus 3 is still less than 4. 3 plus 4 percentage 2, which is 7 percentage 2, will give you 1 because 7 is odd. J plus plus again 4. 4 is less than equal to 4. You get inside the loop again. 4 plus 4 percentage 2 would give you 0 again because 8 percentage 2 will give you a 0 remainder. Get outside the loop again. J plus plus 5 is not less than 4. Hence the loop ends here. You go for a hard reset. All of this goes off. This goes off. J becomes 1. I plus plus and end L. So you go in the next line. 5 is less than equal to 5. We go for another iteration. Get inside the loop. J should be less than equal to I. 1 is less than 5. Agreed. We go inside the loop. 1 plus 5 percentage 2. 6 percentage 2 will give me 0. j plus plus 2 is less than 5. 2 plus 5 percentage 2 would give me 1. J plus plus 3 is still less than 5. 3 plus 5 percentage 2 would give me 8 percentage 2, which is 0 because 8 is even. J plus plus 4 is still less than 5. 4 plus 5 percentage 2, which is 9 percentage 2, would give me 1. J plus plus 5 is less than equal to 5, which is 5 is equal to 5 is true again. So 5 plus 5 percentage 2 would give me 0 again because 10 percentage 2 is 0. J plus plus 6 is not less than 5. Hence, we go for a hard reset. J becomes 1. All of this goes off. And we go for end L, which is the next line. I plus plus. Now 6 is not less than equal to 5. Hence, this loop gets terminated and this is our final output, which is a binary triangle. Understood? Yes or no? Did you guys understand the dry run? You just have to play around with the code. For some reason, it ends on. Okay. Next question. Up for another one? If it's interesting, we'll go for another question. Come on. You guys excited? Yes or no? Write a yes or no in the chat. Quick. Yep. Understood? Try to repeat and okay. Yeah, it does. Let's go for another program, which is this. Everybody knows what a right angled triangle is, correct? Right angled triangle. This is a right angled triangle. What if we want to make a hollow right angled triangle? Tell me. If we want to make a hollow right angled triangle, what are we going to do? Have a good one. Have a good one, Mark. Bye bye. Bolo. What are we going to do? Any guesses? See, it's going to be something like this. Int n is equals 5 again. Yeah, you need to have an if else. अभिषेक यहीं से कर लो स्ट्रीम से ही. ठीक है. And then it's going to be for int I equals 1, I less than equals n, I plus plus, for int j equals 1, j less than equals I, j plus plus. And here it's going to be if j equal 1 or I equal 1, or no, uh, if j equal 1 or j equal I or I equal n, that's when you print a star. Otherwise, print a space and n. Let's code this up, and that's when you'll understand. And then we'll dry run it. Then we'll dry run it as always. Correct? Else, see out space. Understood? Let's try running this. Pattern 23. That's it. A hollow triangle or a hollow right angled triangle is what we get. Understood? हाँ भी समझाऊंगा लॉजिक, I'll explain इसके बाद. चलो, let's understand the logic behind it. तो देखो, what is happening here? N equals 5, I equals 1, J equals 1. ठीक है? Now understand this thing. Okay? If we see, तो हम यहां पे कहां पे स्टार प्रिंट कर रहे हैं? जहां पे देखो, J रिप्रेजेंट्स कॉलम्स, I रिप्रेजेंट्स रोज. ठीक है? तो जहां पे भी J 1 के बराबर है फर्स्ट कॉलम में, वहां पे हम प्रिंट कर रहे हैं स्टार. देन सेकेंड रो के सेकेंड कॉलम में हम स्टार प्रिंट कर रहे हैं. थर्ड रो के थर्ड कॉलम में हम स्टार प्रिंट कर रहे हैं. फोर्थ रो के फोर्थ कॉलम में हम स्टार प्रिंट कर रहे हैं. फिफ्थ रो के फिफ्थ कॉलम में हम स्टार प्रिंट कर रहे हैं. विच मीन्स व्हेन रो एंड कॉलम आर इक्वल, विच इज, तो पहला तो क्या है, J अगर 1 के बराबर है तो हम स्टार प्रिंट कर रहे हैं. J अगर I के बराबर है, 2 इज इक्वल टू 2 तो स्टार, 3 इज इक्वल टू 3 तो स्टार, 4 इज इक्वल टू 4 तो स्टार, एंड 5 इज इक्वल टू 5 तो स्टार. एंड द लास्ट थिंग इज, जब भी I नंबर ऑफ रोज के टोटल नंबर ऑफ रोज के बराबर है, विच इज 5, n 5 है, तो फिफ्थ रो में भी सारे स्टार्स प्रिंट हो रहे हैं. अंडरस्टूड? दैट इज वाई वी से दैट if J is equal 1, J equal I, and I equal n, print a star, else print a space. इन सब जगहों के अलावा जहां भी आपको प्रिंट करना है, प्रिंट अ स्पेस. Understood? Yes or no? समझा अभिषेक? No यार, I won't be teaching Python. I won't be teaching Python. Okay, I'll have water and we'll start. Let's do a dry run for this. ठीक है? Let's do a dry run. तो देखो, इसमें हम क्या कर रहे हैं? I is equal to 1. I should be less than equal to n. n 5 है, यहाँ पे 5 लिख देते हैं. ठीक है? ठीक है? चलो. Now, what I'm saying is 1 is less than equal to 5, correct? So I'm going to get an entry inside the loop, right? I get entry inside the loop. J is equal to 1 and it should be less than equal to I. I is 1, 1 less than equal to 1 is true. I get an entry inside the loop. Now what did we say? If J is equal 1, J is equal I is equal n. Any of these is true, so print a star. Now J is equal 1, true, so we'll print a star. Let's print a star here. ठीक है? चलो. Now we come outside the loop. J plus plus, J becomes 2. Now 2 is not less than 1, correct? 2 is not less than 1. So we'll get outside the loop. When we get outside the loop, we go through end L. So we go to the next line. Okay? 1. Let me just. Okay? We go to the next line. And we have I plus plus. This becomes 1 again. Now 1. First of all, I less than equal to n. 2 is less than 5. True. I get inside the loop for the second time. J is equal to 1. J should be less than equal to I. 1 should be less than 2. Agreed. We come inside the loop. If J is 1, which is true, we print a star. And we come outside the loop. J plus plus. 2 less than equal to 2. Correct? Very good. I get inside the loop again. J is equal 1. Not true. J equal I. Both are same. Correct? We print a star. Come outside the loop. J plus plus. Now 3 is not less than 2. J is 3, I is 2. Both are not equal, like not equal, and J is not less. Hence, we come outside the loop. We have end L, which means we go to the next line. And we have I plus plus, which means I becomes 3. This goes back to 1. ठीक है? अब क्या होगा? This gets reset. I get into the loop third time. How? 3 is less than 5. I get into the loop for the third time. ठीक है? Now, J is equal to 1. 1 is less than 3. I get in the loop. J is equal to 1, which is true. I print a star. I come out. J plus plus. This time, 2 is less than 3. I come in the loop. J equal 1. Not true. J equal I. Not true. I equal n. Not true, because 3 is not equal to 5. Hence, we don't get to print a star. We print a space. So we print a space here. Come outside the loop. J plus plus. 3 is less than equal to 3. Correct. I get inside the loop. J equal 1. Not true. J equal I. True. I print a star. Come outside the loop. J plus plus. 4 is not less than 3. Hence, this loop gets terminated. End L. I go to the next line. And I plus plus becomes 4. This gets reset to 1. Okay? And this all goes for a reset. Again, 1 is less than 4, which is correct. I get in the loop. J equal 1, which is correct. I print a star. I come outside the loop. J plus plus. Okay? हाँ वो भी कर सकते हो, ठीक है। उसके बाद आई से j plus plus 2 is less than 4, I get in the loop, j equal 1, not true, j equal I, not true, I equal n, not true, which means I'll print a space, j plus plus because I'm coming out the loop, 3 less than 4, true, coming inside the loop, j equal 1, not true, j equal I, both are not equal, not true, and I equal n, 4 is not 5, not true, so I print a space again because I go for else. Come outside the loop, j plus plus. Again, 4 is less than equal to 4. True. I come inside. J equals 1. Nope. J equals I. True. So I print a star. Come outside the loop, j plus plus. 5 is not less than equal to 4. Loop gets terminated. We go for an end L. Next line. All of this gets reset. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All of this gets reset. And we go for a I plus plus. 5 is less than equal to 5. That is true. We get inside the loop. Okay. Now 1 less than 5, true. I come inside. J equal 1 is also true. And n equal I is also true. So we print a star. We come out j plus plus. 2 is less than 5. We get in the loop. J equal 1, not true. J equal I, also not true. But I equals n is right because I is 5 now. So we print a star. Okay. Come outside the loop, j plus plus. 3 less than 5 is true. I come inside. J equals 1, nah. J equals I, no. But I equals n, true. I print a star again. I come outside, j plus plus, which is 4. 4 is less than 5 is true. I come inside. J is 1, no. J is I, no. But I is equal to n is true. I print a star again. I come outside the loop, j plus plus. 5 is less than equal to 5. Again true. I come outside. Come in the loop. J is equal to 1, no. But j is equal to I, true. We print a star again. Come out. 6, nope. Because 6 is not less than 5. And then finally 6 is not less than 5. So finally, the final pattern that you get in a hollow triangle after all the iteration would be this. Understood? Yes or no? समझ आ गया? प्रियांशु भाई हम लेते हैं इतनी रात को, बहुत मज़ा आता है. मेरे यहाँ रात नहीं है भाई. आई एम नॉट इन इंडिया, सो मेरे यहाँ पे रात नहीं है. मेरे यहाँ पे अभी शाम के 6-7 बज रहे हैं. समझे? आ गया समझ में? एनी डाउट्स? एनी वन? किसी को कोई भी डाउट है तो बताओ. एनी डाउट्स? हाँ मैं हिंदी में भी समझा दूंगा. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन हिंदी में करते हैं, ठीक है? चलो एक और क्वेश्चन करेंगे सिर्फ प्रियांशु के लिए हिंदी में, ठीक है? 2 क्वेश्चन करते हैं. चलो 2 बढ़िया क्वेश्चन करेंगे. हाँ डीएसए शीट कर सकते हो. अगर तुम्हें डीएसए आता है तो डीएसए शीट करो. डीएसए शीट मत करना अगर तुम्हें डीएसए नहीं आता है तो. अगर तुम्हें डीएसए नहीं आता है तो पहले डीएसए पढ़ो फिर शीट करना, ठीक है? आ जाओ एक क्वेश्चन करते हैं बढ़िया सा. रिपीटिंग नंबर्स क्वेश्चन कर लेते हैं. 1 2 2 3 3 3 4 4 4 4 और 5 5 5 5 5. जितनी जो रो है उसमें वही नंबर उतनी ही बार प्रिंट होगा. फर्स्ट रो में 1 एक बार होगा, सेकंड रो में 2 2 बार प्रिंट होगा, थर्ड रो में 3 3 बार प्रिंट होगा, फोर्थ रो में 4 4 बार प्रिंट होगा और फिफ्थ रो में 5 5 बार ही प्रिंट होगा. है ना मजेदार क्वेश्चन? इसका कोड इतना सिंपल और इतना छोटा है कि तुम देख के हंस दोगे, कहोगे ये क्या है, ये भी कोई क्वेश्चन है। देखो बहुत सिंपल आंसर होगा इसका। हमने क्या करना है, इंट n इज इक्वल टू 5 लेना है, फॉर इंट I इज इक्वल टू 1, I इज लेस देन इक्वल टू n, I प्लस प्लस, फॉर इसके अंदर फॉर इंट j इज इक्वल टू 1, j इज लेस देन इक्वल टू I, j प्लस प्लस, सी आउट I space, that's it, सी आउट एंड एल। हो गया, क्वेश्चन खत्म, दैट इज इट, खत्म, टाटा बाय बाय। यही करना है बस, कोड करके दिखाता हूं, समझ आ जाएगा, ठीक है। डीए से नहीं आता है तो पहले अभिषेक डीए से करो, उसके बाद शीट्स पे जाना, किसी की भी शीट करनी है उसके बाद। दैट्स इट, बस यही है इस पूरे कोड में। इसको वो करते हैं, दैट्स इट, यही चाहिए था हमें। 1 2 2 3 3 3 4। प्रियांशु सर लॉजिक सही समझ आ गया, बहुत बढ़िया भाई, ये तो बहुत बढ़िया बात है कि आपको लॉजिक सही समझ आ गया। मैं डेली क्लासेस लेता हूँ, लेकिन मैं वो डेली क्लासेस सिर्फ वेडनेसडे तक लेने वाला हूँ, वेडनेसडे के बाद नहीं लूँगा मैं। वेडनेसडे को मेरी लास्ट क्लास है। क्लासेस मेरी सेम टाइम पे होती है, रात के 10 बजे शुरू होती हैं और 12 11:30 12 तक जाती है। जैसे अभी मेरे को क्या टाइम हो रहा है इंडिया में, यार डीएस से तो तुम्हारे ऊपर है, तुम फ्री रिसोर्सेज से पढ़ना चाहते हो तो यूट्यूब से पढ़ लो, कोर्स लेके पढ़ना चाहते हो तो कोर्स खरीद लो, कहीं से भी कर सकते हो। हाँ 11:35 ना, हाँ तो अभी और 10 मिनट, 10 मिनट में ख़त्म करते हैं। एक आध क्वेश्चन और करेंगे और फिर ख़त्म करेंगे। और कोई डाउट अभिषेक, तो बताओ। ठंड हो रही है यार यहाँ पे। कैसा, हाउ हाउ इज़ द टेम्परेचर एंड वेदर इन इंडिया, बताओ कैसा कैसा मौसम है तुम लोगों का इंडिया में। बढ़िया चल रहा है, गर्मी हो रही है, कैसा लग रहा है। बताओ। चलो समझ में आ गया, बहुत बढ़िया बात है, एक और क्वेश्चन करेंगे उसके बाद। नहीं यार, मैं अभी किसी प्लेटफॉर्म पे नहीं लेता हूँ क्लासेस, गर्मी हो रही है वहाँ। कौन सी सिटी से हो अभिषेक और प्रियांशु, आप कौन सी सिटी से हो? यार ये इतना डिले होता है ना स्ट्रीम में, मेरे को चाहिए एक के बाद एक मैसेज आए, लेकिन मेरे को रुकना पड़ता है तुम्हारे मैसेज के लिए, क्योंकि तुम्हारे पास डिले में स्ट्रीम जाती है मेरी। उत्तराखंड भाई कंपनी के अंदर डीएसए काम आता है? बिल्कुल भी नहीं भाई, बिल्कुल नहीं आता है, मेरे तो काम बिल्कुल नहीं आता है। मेरे को तो ऐसा लगता है मैंने क्यों ही सीखा है डीएसए। आई वर्क एज अ सीनियर एप्लीकेशंस एनालिस्ट इन लंदन, और मैं एक तिनका भी डीएसए यूज़ नहीं करता हूँ। एक बिल्कुल एक पिंच ऑफ डीएसए भी नहीं है मेरी ज़िंदगी में। सारा डीएसए मैं यही निकालता हूँ आगे स्ट्रीम पे, जो सीखा है। मेरी कंपनी में तो बिल्कुल यूज़ नहीं होता भाई। अरे मैं आया, बचपन में आया था भाई मैं मथुरा। चलो एक और क्वेश्चन करते हैं, बहुत बातें हो गई। जो अभी हमने किया है ना, हाँ भाई इंटरव्यू में ही काम आता है, वही तो बोल रहा हूँ मैं। जो अभी हमने क्वेश्चन किया है ना, उसी का एक उल्टा वर्जन कर लेते हैं, देखते हैं कैसा रहता है। ठीक है, कुछ नहीं करना है इसमें, वही सेम कोड है, आई ही प्रिंट होगा इसमें भी। बस एक बहुत छोटी सी चीज़ चेंज करनी है, एक बहुत छोटा सा एक चेंज आएगा इसमें। वो कुछ ऐसा है कि फॉर इंट आई इज इक्वल टू वन, आई इज लेस देन इक्वल टू एन, नहीं, आई इज ग्रेटर देन, तो आई इज इक्वल टू एन, आई इज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू वन, उल्टा लिख दिया मैंने, आई माइनस माइनस। और फिर फॉर इंट j इज इक्वल टू वन, j इज लेस देन इक्वल टू आई, j प्लस प्लस सी आउट आई, दैट्स इट। और फिर सी आउट एंड एल लूप के बाहर। भाई आई वर्क फॉर द यूओएल इन लंदन, और बहुत मज़ेदार काम है मेरा, मज़ा आता है मेरे को तो। रोज़ जाता हूँ मैं ऑफिस, फिर मुझे लगता है कि मैं क्यों जाता हूँ, तो इसलिए मैं स्ट्रीम पे आ जाता हूँ। यही सब है भाई। चलो करते हैं हैशटैग इंक्लूड आईओ स्ट्रीम यूजिंग नेम स्पेस std int main, ठीक है, int n is equal to 5, for int I is equal to n, I is greater than equal to 1, I minus minus, for int j is equal to 1, j is less than equal to I, j plus plus, cout I space cout and l, that is all। हो गया, रन करके देखते हैं इसको, इजी पीजी हो गया। तो 25 नंबर कोड है ये। अबे अच्छा मैंने सेव नहीं किया यार, अब हो जाएगा। दैट्स इट, उल्टा पैटर्न प्रिंट कर दिया हमने, समझ रहे हो? दैट वाज द कोड। स्ट्रीम लाइक नहीं कर रहे हो यार तुम लोग, स्ट्रीम तो लाइक करो। 2 लाइक में 30 लाइक हो जाएंगे, ओ माय गॉड, मैं कैसे संभालूंगा इतने सारे लाइक। भाई आईटी ही कंपनी है भाई। द यूनी ऑफ लंदन के लिए मैं काम करता हूँ, उनकी आईटी टीम में। ठीक है, तो ये था यार कोड। अब जल्दी से अपने अपने डाउट्स पूछ लो ताकि फिर हम स्ट्रीम खत्म करें। जिसको जो डाउट है जल्दी बताओ, किसको क्या डाउट है, बोलो। एनी डाउट्स एनी वन? अभिषेक, प्रियांशु या कोई और, किसी को कोई डाउट्स? जल्दी बताओ। अच्छा, ओके 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 ओके। माय बैड माय बैड माय बैड। एनी डाउट्स एनी वन, जल्दी बताइए। परफेक्ट। भाई ने हमें डीएस इतना टफ कर दिया है कि मानो लिटरली हद है। कोड शेफ और कोड फोर्स कर रहे हैं और काम वही। हाँ तो वो तो है ही भाई, दैट्स हाउ थिंग्स वर्क, दैट्स हाउ इट इज, यू कांट हेल्प इट। हाँ, तो कल यार, कल की स्ट्रीम में हम कवर करने वाले हैं फंक्शंस और एरेस। मज़ा आएगा उस पर भी, 1 घंटा फंक्शन 1 घंटा एरेस पढ़ेंगे। ठीक है, तो थैंक यू सो मच मित्रों फॉर वॉचिंग। आई विल सी यू टुमारो सेम टाइम 10 o'clock